tired with this world. I'm going to the Lord. I am going to my Lord. I am tired with this world. Because there's one for the problem. Because there's one for the hatredness. Any good you do, it will be against you. My Lord, in St. John 14:1, you told me say you will be coming back. You love the world. That's the why you say you will be God's son to die for my sin. Whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but has everlasting life. When are you coming by? The eternal they are fighting. Brother, they say so they are fighting. I am tired. I am tired. With this world. I am tired with this world. I'm going to my Lord. Be a Can we go la la?
Excuse me. All right, folks. Again, tonight we are here. We are grateful to our God for giving us the strength and the opportunity to be here, especially the air that we breathe. Tonight is a special edition to help our brother, our CEO for Abraka Talk Show. He's not on right now because his computer broke down. So we decided to come to you, our people, to be able to offer the helping hands so that we can buy him a new computer. Just so you know. He will be joining us by phone, but we want you to come on board before we can do that so you can hear from the house's mouth. Let me just let it out of the bed in the meantime so you can know exactly what is it. So there are a lot of kinds of computers. We got an Apple, we got an HP, we got a Dell, but the kind of way we do, we prefer Apple computer. Apple computers are very, very, very good when it comes to the kind of way we do it, especially election year 2023. So the computer for AB, just so you know, is $800. Out of that $800, Kangoma Multi Services Consulting Family-Based Immigration, our agency that we usually do the commercial, we are offering $200. $200. That's our own contribution to buy AB new computer that will be able to withstand everything we get to do for 2023 election. In addition to everything we are already doing. So we are hustling, not really hustling, we are asking you to help us with whatever you got towards the $600 because we already put upfront $200 at our own small agency level. That's our own contribution, $200. We already get that one side. So we are asking you, our followers, our supporters, to help us with $600. You could pay it tonight. You could decide to pay it tomorrow. So when AB gets on, he will call a cash app that you're supposed to send the money to. In addition to that, if you want to send it to my cash app, he will still get it. But we will prefer you to send it to his cash app number, which you're going to call on the show. Very soon we're getting on, but we want you to share the show so that we can have more people come on board to be able to help AB, because we need it as soon as possible. All right, so after the rally, and you might call it fundraiser for AB computer, Apple computer, then we can do small political talk. All right, but before AB come on, we're going to do small music. We're going to use the clips, and then we can get AB on. By that time, I'm very, very positive we will have a reasonable number of folks on here. So I beg you, my people, you know, this show here for you. If you're not coming, we'll not even be here. So just, we hold your foot the way we can do it in Liberia, right? We hold your foot. Please, your helper, so that we can get a new computer for AB. You know AB is the CEO. Me and Jeff co-host. All right, now he not even on because of that. So we need to help him. We're begging you, we hold your foot, we hold your hands. Everything, we hold it tight. The nickel, we're not charging nobody. Anything you get, you give it to all. Even if you don't want to announce it, it is okay. Just send it to the cash app. It can be $5, it can be $10, it can be any amount. And so we want to tell you thank you in advance for your goodwill towards our platform. Plenty story out there, plenty yogo, plenty wahala. So we want to make sure we be able to do it the way we are good at doing it and the way you like it. So I just wanted to make that announcement quickly out of the bed. Like I said, the computer, Apple computer, is the most expensive computer for the most part among all of the categories. So the price is $800. KMC, our agency, already offered $200 upfront. So we're asking you to help with $600 so that AB can get her computer as soon as possible, so he can be with us the way we've been. All right? So that is it. We want to let you know so we can surprise you. We are not in the business of surprising people. We want you to know. All right? We're just asking you, we're begging you to help us, because that's the way we get it going. Thank you very much. So we're going to go to the clips after this music. Hopefully maybe one more. And then we'll go to the clips. Then we put AB on so he can speak for himself. All right? Thank you very much.
Hallelujah. The blessing too plenty, man.
D12 on the beat.
All right, DJ Jackson, you are asking where the money going? The money is going towards purchasing an Apple computer for our CEO, Abraham Kamara, commonly called AB. And all of you can call AB. Simply give me Francis' number. That's the AB, the owner of the show. I'm just co-host. So the money is going towards purchasing a new computer. Her Apple computer broke down. That computer lasted for over 5 years. Okay, these computers got time on them. I just got mine recent time when I joined him, okay? So it won't broke down. So the money is going to go towards purchasing a new computer for AB, just so I answer your question, because he said where the money is going. The money is going to purchase a new computer for AB. The computer is $800. Our agency put upfront $200. So we're asking you to help us with $600 individually. Anything you can get to make up that $600. That's all we're asking, all right? I hope you got that answer. Thank you.
As the kingmaker in presidential elections, has given a new reason why he will not support the re-election of President George Weah. Longtime Senator Prince Johnson says in the 6th year since he was elected, Weah has failed to bring investors to Liberia, thereby worsening the country's unemployment rate. Supporters say the president has focused on the country's development through his government's pro-poor agenda for prosperity and development. The new development comes after Johnson says a high-powered delegation from the ruling CDC urged his party not to field a presidential candidate because it will hurt President Weah's re-election chances. Johnson tells me the delegation included several top ministers, including those from the Ministries of Finance, Labor, a former Minister of State, and the chair of the ruling CDC.
We have a candidate, standard bearer, to run directly, and they are saying, no, we should not run, we should support Mr. Weah. If we do, it's an affront to Mr. Weah and all kinds of talks. And we are a party registered under the law of this country, and our support from 2017, October, it ended October 2022. So there is no more document binding. And during this 6-year period this year, we have observed that what we expected in the past is not what we see on the ground. We believe, as well as the Liberian people believe, that being the world best, European best, African best, all the best, that this election will have attracted investors to Liberia to create jobs and alleviate the suffering of our people through the investment and employment. But first in the election, the world has abandoned all in the sense that no investors are coming, and what we're doing in the country is just ratifying loan agreements all the time, and we cannot build a country based on loan. and internal revenue, you need private sector. So things are very difficult in the country. The unemployment rate is escalating. So there's nothing encouraging to give Mr. Weir second term. That's how we decided to quit.
Senator, help me. You said a delegation from the ruling CDC came to see you. Who are the members on that delegation?
Well, the Minister of Finance, the former Minister of State Presidential Affairs, the chairperson of the CDC, Mr. Neva Molu, Professor Wilson Tate, EPA Director General, the Minister of Labor, Mr. Charles Gibson, and many others.
Senator, how do you say there's no development? As recent as, I think, earlier this month, the president dedicated a hospital. I see pictures of roads being paved.
Jimmy, that's a different thing. I'm not saying there is no development. There are some level of development. I am saying the high rate of unemployment is a major concern. When investors are not on the ground to provide jobs, and we are living the sufferings. We're talking about jobs for our people. The jobs, we put food on the table. The jobs, we help our people. Those university graduates every year, when they graduate, no job, their degrees are hanging on the walls, and they continue to increase the number of unemployment.
Let me ask you, Senator, in the past you have supported President Weir. And this is the reason why I think people accused you of selling your NIBA vote for money. Some people are saying you are making all this noise because now you want the government to give you more money.
That's what I hear people say, but they are on the wrong side of history. That is not my nature. I don't know of any market what is their books. They say these things, but it's not true. If I form an alliance with you, I collaborate with you, and I find incompatibility, coupled with that, the agreement expires, I can no longer renew that agreement.
But why not support one of the parties? I mean, how certain are you that your candidate might win?
We are open to all parties. We are working with ANC. We are working with the Unity Party. We are working with the newly certificated party, EFCC. All of the parties on the ground, we are working with them. So one party cannot win with all the other in the country. So you need all hands on deck.
Senator Johnson, it is always a pleasure to speak with you. Thank you so much. Happy New Year again to you.
Happy New Year. God bless you, Jimmy.
That was Senator Prince Johnson of Liberia speaking with us from the capital, Monrovia.
What I don't understand? Let me ask you one question.
Go ahead.
If I had a gun right now and gave you to shoot your own head, or if you had a gun, when you shoot your head, what will happen to you? You are dead. Can you shoot yourself on the head 3 times? So what happened in Tabata? You lie. Why can I sign your agreement? Do you believe I don't assault regime?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe that the revenue officials, tell people, beautiful cars, both of them marry and let their wife and husband home, and they were called to review something that ended up in the debt. And they come and say they were in the car having sex. Is there no motel on Broad Street? If not, why don't you go to have the color? Do you believe, church Liberians, that they were truly in the car having themselves? I would say it's a lie. As a man of God, ordained by God to preach the gospel of truth. Yes. I cannot background to go and sign the agreement. There are many reasons that will go on and on. My wife, my beautiful wife, uncle, son, grandma, and 2 others were sent for by St. Moses. And later killed them. They said they drowned. No investigation. Nothing happened. Princess is from our home. They came up, put a body in our compound. No investigation. Sorry, G. I see these things. I do my own security analysis. I've been trained by the West and locally 36 years of training. I see these things. It's too blaring. It's too blaring to say somebody took money and fired himself 3 times. It's too blaring. What would encourage me if I even wanted to stand? They say money? No! So those who are talking, Prince Johnson is just talking so soft and they ain't money, you laugh. You laugh. And let me say before I close. Nama was a leper. He was a captain of the Royal Army in Syria. He heard, leprosy is communicable. He heard about the prophet Elijah in Israel. So he and his bodyguards went with his troops. When he got there, he thought Elijah would touch him, lay hands upon him, and he would be cleansed. No. He thought the prophet would pray for him. He would be cleansed. Tell him what? Why me? I'm from Syria with beautiful landscape and beautiful river. I go take back there. No. He got there. He said, no. He would have gone with his leprosy, and they would have probably taken out of the army and asked him to him and become an outcast. But the bodyguard was used by God as a vessel. My Lord. My God. And the man of God says, go and bath in River Jordan, and you will be cleansed. He said a big thing to do.
That's a bodyguard.
He cannot do. He convinced his boss. And his boss went reluctantly, not even believing. He died 7 times. He came up quickly. The Bible is silent as to what this captain did for the vessel. I am a vessel. I know what the prophet made his soul rest in peace. Why he told me, why he told the president, we all were there, 3 of us. There are obstacles. 14 years, no job. A deal has been struck to support the vice president. Now they all went down. Then he brought you here. You have been Johnson brought you here? Do you believe I'm a prophet? He was asking me something. He said, reluctantly, yes, I do. Then he said, okay, I pray for you. This prayer is to break the chain. God, the heart of the king is in the palm of God. He can turn it. Whatever arrangement they have made is here by cancel. You will be elected upon divine intervention. But when you are elected, listen to your agency. Come back. Listen to your agency to bring you back. For the second prayer, for the holy mountain of God, that will make God to infuse his word into your mind, that will make you to choose your followers with care, that will make you to choose selfless people, not selfish, that will make you to have more investors to provide jobs. He was told that in the vessel, I was asked to tell him, let's go. If I did not do so, I'm responsible. If I did so, he did not go, he's a one-time president. That's exactly what happened. So when you see no investors, that's what I knew about. When you see all the big airlines and Banner in Liberia, that's what I know about. Everything happening, living on loan, borrowing loan to build a country, that's what I know about. Have we gone, living a generation informed to be blessed, have a final prayer, breakthrough prayer, would have been prosperous. And I saw it under Naaman's vessel. Naaman brought it out.
All right, folks.
So
Mr. Camara is about to join us, just so you know. All right?
If you win, God bless you. We're not against you, though. Saul did not follow the precepts of God. Saul did not. Saul did not. That he did not. He thought his own way.
Right after this, we will be probably getting Mr. Camara on shortly. He's actually in the background. And so we'll continue.
You cannot be a leader of a nation that is desperately in need of investors to create jobs, and the world is abandoning you. Can you see? We are not talking about ourselves, Liberian people. I'm 70. The other year following a divine dash. We want to see you free. We want to see you free. It's 5 years, 6 years this year. No investor come. All major airlines, only LTC from LTC. All major investing airlines, they cut off. Completely cut off. When you cannot meet the people's representatives, 15 counties, 73 districts, empowered by the Constitution to elect their own representative, the caucuses on the district, you close the door on Paul, you can't see it. The Liberia caucus, you close the door on us. The senator of the country, golfer of the country, the liberator of the country, you close the door on him.
Oh, once.
Then you, at this, here I want to do it. I want to pray for you. You have to change your mind. Did you listen? When I entered the nation for the first time in 3.5 years, me and home, I said, the system of government is poor. I'm going to the we're not against. I'm a nationalist. I believe in nationalism. Now visionalism, as I see. Okay. You see, when you don't do God's way, when you don't follow the command of the prophet hears from God. When you don't hear, when you don't believe that your election to the Senate, your election to the House of Reps, your election to the presidency is a divine intervention, and it has a cabinet. When you are elected, give you no official info and come back. And the vessel that was there who took you was instructed to inform you, come back. You did not go back. And what we expected is what happened. No investor says here, no investor, no nothing, unknown. There goes Saddam says here, right? And all the diplomats and certificates continue to build the wall. And now that I can call about God Institute come. Let them ability to start insulting leadership. David did not insult Saul. No. But David used to pray for Saul and speak. That is the situation. Our country is going down the drain. Our country. And that's why we must all get together. I told the people in Lima, and I thank God for them. When our little boy entered the hall and began to bring insult, they all walked out, leaving him to stand. Then some lawmakers who were supposed to be the one joining me to advocate for our money, they became Samuel and Tobiah. They became Samuel and Tobiah. Do I get discouraged? No. Nehemiah was not discouraged. Do I put on the posture of fear? No. Nehemiah did not put on that. Nehemiah prayed and to Tobiah and someone died, and the work for which they went to Jerusalem was accomplished. Our money will continue. So that is the message today. The message targets no particular person, but whoever think that message fought for you to start the story. The Lima people, that the people of Israel, they believe in David. That's all. They believe in me. I'm fighting for your cause. Grandmaster had their own family in the job, but I'm Senator Vanima.
Of auditing WFP, that my government maybe announced that the money was given to. What happened? My state government came to me and said, yeah, you announced it. I said, well, the Constitution is very clear that monies that come from state coffers will have to be accounted for. I was blasted out and told not to talk that again. And it's in the Constitution. You don't give money, state resources to anybody. Even the president's speech that's coming up, he has to explain. So what do we do? I was blasted out. I'll let it go. Does anybody know any audit report or anything from the 30 million? The answer is no. The $25 million mock-up. And when the issue came, I was told, I was the deputy minister, I was told to tell the country that WFP is an international organization, therefore they cannot be subject to audit. I said, but the Liberian put money, I can not audit. But again, like I said, I was blasted up. 16 billion mock-up exercise. The 16 billion, sorry. I went to Nathaniel Petrie and had a clear explanation of that money and what had happened, and that our country's currency in circulation was about 17.5 billion, so it was not possible for the 16 billion to get missing. Then me, our country money gone. So I got to learn that there were extra money printed, and there was that money that got missing, and it was proven in the two reports. Did we dwell on that? Not much. The $25 million mock-up exercise. What did we focus on? We focused on 17.5 million. But nobody focused on the fact that the two reports clearly stated that the money was taken outside of the banking institutions and changed on the street. Now listen to this. The reason was that there was no money in the bank, I was told. The banking institutions did not have the money. That Fula people, Indian people, and other people were keeping the monies in their houses and teaching it on the street. Now let's get one thing clear. How do you change 17.5 billion US dollars? I'm talking about the quantum of money, meaning that kind of money, US dollar, cash money. How do you change it outside? And you change it here, Now let's come to the auditors. As government spokesperson, I have always been the one to ask questions because I have always been the one to sit behind the microphone. And James Goody, you're cutting that clip for 4 hours, just as I show it today, all my stuff. You go to 2 and then up to about 5, right in between there you get it. You go, they will call you, for example, and say, oh, we got some issue, yada, 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 X, Y, Z. And as a spokesperson for the government, it's your job. If they tell you that, oh, the auditors died this way, as a spokesperson, you can't go say, oh, I will tell my own thing. That's not normal. But let's start with Bate Niswa. The day before Bate died, I was one of those If he saw 1,000 people, I was one of those that he saw. I was in my girl's fence when he came. He came with a damning report, which he told me about. I'm just going to make it fast. It was a folder. The under part was blue, but they're plastic, and the top part was clear plastic. But the under part was blue hard plastic. And he told me it was an audit report. He confided in me that what was in the audit report was damning. Very damning. And I will always have these big guys to go and see my girl. Because the place was always packed to capacity. So I'm one of those who was privileged to go in, come out anytime I want to. So I went and told my girl that Bate was there. And that Bate said he had an audit report, Bate said let him wait. Bate was dealing with people. I know what Bate told me concerning the damning things that were in the report. One had to do with the port. So when I went in the second time and Bate could not see Bate, and Bate said, "Mama, I'll come back tomorrow." I said, "Okay, then I'll just tell Bate you'll come back tomorrow." That was it. The next morning I went to pick up Bate. I went to pick up Nathaniel Bagel, and we normally do our stretch right in the yard. We go for a walk. We went for our walk, and while on our walk, we got the call that Bate had passed away. We were both shocked. How it happened? They said he fell from up was the initial report we got. I was asked to go and announce stupidity. That's how we call it here today. And I said, no, there has to be a report. The police have to give us initial findings on what happened, what did happen. We have to know. But Maggie was very distraught. He was very disturbed at that news. We did not end our walking, we came back. Maggie does not normally go with his own. So again, when that happened, we came back trying to put together the pieces. It wasn't making sense to anybody. Why would Bate Niswa go to Calabash and get drunk to the point where he can't walk? Who drove him home? That question today cannot be answered. When Bate left his house to go to Calabash with his friends, who did he leave behind? When he came back to his house and he climbed the stairs, who carried him upstairs? He walked? If you are that drunk. But Bate, who is Bate? Who got his own house? Don't know where the bathroom is. The story we were getting from the initial report, they said he woke up to go pee-pee and he used a saddle from where he fell. Who was there to know that he wanted to go pee-pee? How did they manage to know he was going to pee-pee? Those were questions that could not be answered as spokesperson for the government. Why, when Bate fell from that elevation of the door to the ground, how did Bate's body appear out the distance that it appeared? As spokesperson for the government, and you have a smart journalist, these are questions that you have to answer. Because when you put together the pieces, it does not make sense. He had lived in our house forever. No matter how he was drunk, how did he get up? Who put him in the room if he was that drunk? Okay, fast forward. I don't want to waste my time. Let's go to Gifty. May their souls rest in peace. When asked again, I have similar questions. Who was the first to speak? The president. What did the president say about them? Apparently they were making love in the car. That threw the whole debate from the reality on the ground. And people who know about it, I'm challenging them to speak to it. Once the president said that, we didn't know where to start from now to talk. But there were questions. Here are some of the questions. What were Gifty and what they were working on, the other auditor? They were working on a very damning report from different entities, including the port being the main one. Now, what happened? According to the government explanation, they said, oh, the man called the woman, this and that. As spokesperson for the government, I had a couple of questions to ask. And I saw that people were chasing me like, you want to go too much and stuff. But the truth of the matter is, if two persons sat in a car up Broad Street, and the windows were up, and there were no air coming in, somehow, the carbon moved outside. How is it possible that somebody sitting in a car will not know that they are choking. Two persons sitting in the car will not know, all two of them, that they are choking. How is it that they will not even be able to bring the window down? How is it that they will not even open the car door? How is it that two of them will sit and die in the seat with the seatbelt on? How is it there will be unexplained circumstances to this death? I was chief spokesperson. I am supposed to answer pressman question. What happens if these questions come about? So again, when the government said, but the job as a result of falling, that's the government's stuff. But and he went out with friends to drink, and they came back and he went upstairs and he was sleeping, he woke up to go pee and he drowned. That is it. The two auditors, if you were a press person or a spokesperson, you go to stand in front of people and tell them, these two people sat in the car. Even though they were choking, they never wound the glasses down, they never opened the door, they just sat there and died like fools. And both of them died at the same time. Will you be able to explain that as a press person? So if the good day got mine, let me play. I can say to anybody, there were circumstances that I, as deputy minister, that I sat behind the microphone or stood behind the microphone. There were things I had to grapple with. And yes, I told Kev, you will know how to die because the time is not far. For example, I'll go with the last one not to bore anybody here. On the county tour, Letter who was given 5,000 for the government information team. He took Pamiwis, split the money with him from Lila, and they left me behind. My girl asked me to come along. My girl felt that I was not chief of felon. I'm the deputy minister for press and public affairs. How is president going on a county tour and he be the man who's supposed to talk to the press behind? So my girl said, my man will with me, let's go. We got in my girl car. We went on a trip. In Ghana, I repeat, the foreign minister, everybody lining up to go to the president, came to my gate car, tap on the window, and said, Fagon, I need to explain something serious to my gate. So let me bow with my gate, please. Bow going, I will explain it to him. It's very serious, it's a national issue, blah, blah, blah. So I look at my gate and said, he said, you can run my car, yeah, right there, just go run my car. So in Ghana, I got down, he's a senior minister. I went to his car, it was a white Toyota Land Cruiser, and the seat there in that thing is hard to play. I sat in the car, but for some reason, I don't know what came over me. I know I wasn't feeling comfortable. There was a guy sitting in the front seat. I don't know if he's EPS or what, I don't know, but he was in the front seat. So I sat for a while, and you know they can be lining up the cars in the way and managing the seats in the convoy. Then I said, well, I can't do this. And I got down. Because I was not comfortable. I took a Latin car and I left the key to the banner for my way to Monrovia. The next morning I got a call from Tina telling me that one EPS officer case. The first thing I expressed was shock. I was very shocked. I'm like, hey man, you feel bad. But what happened? I case y'all gotta go announce that the EPS officer case. Now, no, madam, they don't work like that. The EPS officer case said, how? Why? Where? And she said, you gotta go to. She just cut the phone off. She was angry. And I was trying to tell her, have you been in my shoes? The first news I give up, EPS officer case said, okay, fine. How? Then later, the story started to evolve and the story started to change. Now he was going mentally insane, and then he posed a threat to the president's life, and then the media, yeah. It's been in my shoes. There are questions today that need answers, and by the grace of God, those answers will come one day.
Fagon, thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, folks. You heard it from the house's mouth. That's the political aspect of our show tonight. We're going to be asking you, what do you make of those, clips and all of that. Well, the first thing on our menu tonight, like I said, we are asking for helping hands to buy my buddy AB new computer. His computer broke down. He actually in the background, so we'll be putting him on shortly. So that the computer price is $800 Apple computer, bigger screen like 24 to 25 inches. We are our own level, Kangoma Multi Services Consulting, our local agencies that deal with immigration and taxes. We are put up there $200, and we are asking you to help us with $600 to make up the money to buy his computer. All right, so you can contribute whatever you want to contribute. He's going to call his own cash app number to send the money there. Those of you that already got my cash out number, for any reason you want to do that, no problem, he's going to get it. But we are asking you, we're holding your foot, and your hands, everything. We're begging you, please help us to be able to do better work. You see, tonight he's going to be joining on his cell phone because his computer broke down. And when Apple ready to break down, you just break down, okay? So you can't do anything about it. That's trash. All right, folks. The good news, we got a backup on all of our systems, so even if it breaks down, we can still get our clips anyway from the cloud. All right, I'm gonna be tapping the call right now so that you can join us shortly. Thank you very much. Are you there, AB?
Yeah.
AB, our people listening to you?
Let me say first of all, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatsoever you are. This is a courtesy call from our guests, for our first-time listener, for our many listeners that are out there. Francis, this computer crashing, it really took me by surprise. As you be aware, this computer was bought in 2017. I paid $1,200 for this computer 2017. This computer have brought me all the way to 2023 to take me from 2017 all the way to 2023. That means that Apple computers, they are the best. And you and I know that the software that we use, it cannot be worked on any other computer besides iMac. So I have come here tonight to send a courtesy plea to our audience. Looking at the elections going foul, looking at the campaign, looking at the wallabaloo into our country, I myself, I have dedicated my time to be able to live. Let me.
Okay, I think, I was about to say, but I wanted you to end your statement, but Ali realized it. Yeah, that's good. You are much better now.
Yeah, so like, this is a very crucial time into our country. And this crucial time, it would not be just necessary. This computer that I have been using, it was so good that I have external drive. That was so good on my part. Now, all of our clips, and you know me, I have been playing a lot of clips, and I have a lot of clips for the elections. So when my computer gave up, I thought it wise. I said, hey, at this present time, it will be necessary for me to go out to our audience for me to be able to ask them. And in fact, it was you that said, when at this time, send your hands are tied, when I will be able to ask our audience. I said, well, that will be a brilliant idea. So please, the computer now, that was a second-hand computer, cost $800. Now the second-hand computer that cost $800, this computer, it is correct. It does not have nothing to do with computer freezing and stuff. This will be the computer that will be able to serve the purpose. So I'm asking our audience for you guys to please help us with $600. For instance, my good friend and brother, he has already pledged $200. Well, as soon as we get this computer, as soon as I will be on a talk show. There was a guy called me today and say, but Abraham, we don't see anything. I said, because my computer gave up. So that is the courtesy call out there. If you are listening, please help us in this manner and fashion, please. It is better for me to be able to beg than for me to go steal.
No, we're not going to that.
So I am asking our audience, and I know that our audience can be able to do it. The first computer, when I bought it with my own money.
Yeah, because you're starting that time, yeah.
Thinking that because I just started the show.
Mm-hmm.
So I never had that much audience that I can think of. But now I have, you know what it means for someone to be having 40,000 followers?
Plus, I think we're about 43,000 right now. Yeah.
Yeah, and then on our platform, we have like it is somewhat K people that will check on our talk show every day for them to be able to see what is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? So that is the platform that we have been. We having 8.9 people. It is 43 people followings. We having 43K people who can check on us to be able to say, look, let us check here what the laboratory media have.
Yeah, what's going on there? That's
what's going on. So I believe that this amount, our audience can be able to help us with that. So that's how far I will stop, and my cash app number is
that's what I wanted to talk
215. My cash app number is 215-266-6509. That is my cash app number. We are pleading. I cannot be able to plead anymore. But this is the best thing for us to be able to do. To be able to come to our audience, for us to be able to ask them.
Yeah, AB, please call your cash out number again. 215.
266 6509.
6509?
Yes.
All right. 215. AB cash app number is 215-266-6509. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So, folks, we are waiting for you. If you want to call, that would be fabulous. If you just want to send the money there, whatever you got, we're not telling you. You as an individual give us $600. No, we're not saying that. We needed $800 to buy a fairly used computer, Apple computer for AB. The good news is, besides our political talk show, we also do business. Small. We're growing small. A lot of people calling us. And sometimes you don't get me, you call AB, give me Francis' number. So that one, that's our own level of social corporate responsibility to our own platform for the Liberian people. $200. We already take away that one. I don't know what we did in elementary school, right? We take away that one from the $800. So we are asking you to give us helping hands of $600. You get $5, you get $10, you get $25, you get $50. We tell you thank you. All right, those of you that don't have it, no problem. When we get it successfully, after everything, we'll come back on this platform and tell you thank you and let you know what happens in terms of purchasing a new computer for AB so that he can be able, to host the show, and then I can join him as usual. The day he's not available, of course, I will host the show. The day I'm not available, of course, you already know what's up. And you know election is less than 8 months. It's less than 8 months right around the corner. And those of us that are supporting JMB, man, come on, don't try. We are in there for real. Okay? So please, we're begging you. The Cash App number for AB is 215-266-6509. Again, the Cash App number for AB is 215-266-6509. While we are on the show, any contribution we receive, we're going to announce it. AB, just for the sake of folks that don't have Cash App, maybe Zelle, can they put it on the same number?
No, the Zelle number is the Zelle number is the Zelle number is 973.
Make sure don't miss it.
973
973
474
474
6886.
6886, right?
Yes.
So 973 474 6886, right?
Yes.
All right, folks, you can hear it. That's the Z number for AB. Apple computer replacement project. Y'all help us so we can continue with what we've been doing. All right? We're begging you. We're holding you up for, please. All right. 973 Zelle number 973 474 6886.
Yes.
That's the Zelle number. For those of you that don't have Cash App, that's Zelle number. Oh, somebody is suggesting it is better to do it on Saturday than today. Okay, we're doing it today already. If we have another opportunity, if we don't achieve our goal tonight, then we can do it on Saturday. Okay? Yeah, so it better we let you know now. I'll let you know what's going on. Hopefully we can achieve our goal tonight, $600. I don't think that's a big money for this platform, because we know you people are very, very good people, evident by the number of our following, over 43,000 people following us at different time. So we have
two people are already donated double pade $50.
Okay, double pade. DOR, right?
Yes, double pade.
TPADEH. You say $50, right? So my people,
Yeah.
we're looking for $550. We already got $50.
And then Walker sent Al Walker. The name is Al A-L.
Al
Al
Walker.
Walker. Al Walker sent $20.
$20. We are dropping it.
Yeah.
600 minus $70. We are down there. So my people, just to let you know again, the cash out number for AB computer replacement, Apple computer replacement is 215-266-6509. Cash out number for AB Apple computer replacement, 215-266-6509. The Zelle number is 973-474-6886. That is the Zelle number, 973-474-6886. We are holding your phone, our Liberian people. We're begging you, please help us to continue our platform, especially election time. Sister Stanley say is $530. That's the bonus. Yes, that math is correct. We left with $530. We'll be all good. Yep. You are right about that, sister. So, please help us to help our brother, okay?
And then we have Kate Johnson.
Kate?
K-A-T-E. Kate Johnson.
K-A-T-E Johnson. Okay, how much did she send?
Right, Kate Johnson sent $100.
Woo! Thank you so plenty. Wow. We need a clap for Kate Johnson, thank you. Thank you. So we're dropping. So 430 balance, right? Bam! Bill, let me just say something to Bill. Yeah, we will try to do that, but nothing lasts forever anyway. Usually, factory warranty is usually 5 years. Then you got to do extended warranty, including those of us that get car finance vehicle, commonly called car note. So when you buy the car, the factory warranty is only 5 years. After that 5 years, you got to do extended warranty. So we agree the next time we try to do that, but in fact, my computer we're talking on right now, I don't get that one on the extended warranty. I need to give it to Verizon, but I got to reduce my bills more for I'm going to call them because for them, the agency is assurance.
I know that when I purchase this computer, I mean we need to talk about this Stanton Waters phone, his stuff.
No, I mean I managed to get it clear, but that's a major conversation, especially the Stanton buddies. I call them buddies because I don't call them employee buddies. That's how they portray themselves at the time. They were guests at how they call it, Focus on Liberia yesterday. Early this morning, local time.
They were on Costa Show.
They were on Costa Show. UDT. Kefasan did not appear there, but he appeared on Focus on Liberia. So I get
that clear.
Yeah, hopefully we can discuss it together, but then it getting cool. Maybe we can do it tomorrow. I don't know, something like that. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But let us see how far this contribution will go. For our brothers and sisters, then to be able to help us.
Yeah. So my people, right now we got $170 out of $600. Sister Stanley, if you can do the math for her again, we'll be happy.
Yeah,
so Mohammed Bill Mohammed, right? If I'm not mistaken, Bill Mohammed will take your advice. The next time we will try to do that. we try to do that. We put extended warranty on it, and you know it's a good thing. Sometimes the payment for that is kind of very small, but when the computer break down, then you got to buy a new one. I think it would just be a good thing to do that. How they call it?
Warranty.
Yeah, deductible. That deductible sometimes can be small money. Like all my cell phone and my laptop computers kind of like got extended warranty on it. And the last time I went to Liberia, my phone went off on me, my Samsung. I paid $148 and they sent me the new one the next day. Yeah, it's a good thing actually, Bill. Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. But you know, this basic work, sometimes we don't even think about that. The only time we think about it when we purchase a car. Yep, that's the time we think about that. But for me, personally, I got my cell phone all insured. But this computer, I need to do that too. I need to add it there. Yeah. Yeah, I know I just got it. Actually, AB encouraged me to get it. I was using my HP and it couldn't go the way this is going. Apple computers are very fabulous computer. Very, very fabulous. The pictures can be so nice. The audio is so great. You know, so folks, we are still asking you. We got 170 bucks.
So we get Samuel G. Williams sent $100.
Samuel G. Williams, right?
Yes.
Oh, $700. That's great. You see it? We got 270 bucks. We are getting there. So my people, we say soliciting your help. The Cash App number for AB Apple computer replacement is 215-266-6509. 215-266-6509. All right, that's it. Cash App number for AB Apple computer replacement. The Z number is 470-462-9. No, I missed it. Right, AB? It's no. 973-474-6886.
Yeah,
that's the Z number for AB computer replacement.
That is the number.
Bill, thank you for your suggestion, but we're waiting for your contribution, Bill. Your suggestion is very nice one, but waiting for your contribution, my brother. We'll do it tonight. We are hoping, it is our hope and our prayers that we will get the $600 tonight. If we do, then when we're coming back here tomorrow, or maybe day after tomorrow, we'll be coming to tell you thank you and give you some display what we did with the money. Just, you know, to make sure transparency exists, even though we're getting it for ourselves, but you giving us the money, so we got to come and report to you. That's the kind of thing we're talking about in our public service. So we got to start it right here. We can't be talking something and doing something different. When we're dealing with our own money, then we can do whatever we want to do. But if we ask you, you help us with your money, we should come back to you and let you know this is what we did with the money. So the next time you'll be encouraged to do so. Yeah. So while we are on waiting for your contribution, we want to recognize folks that are here right now. Of course, Sister Stanley, welcome on board. We got Bill Carson, welcome on board. And we got Zulu Tango, welcome. And thank you for joining. Oh, okay. Bill said already did. Okay, good job. AB will give her the update. All right, so.
Bill, except Bill tell me his name is different.
Yeah, maybe his name is different. Some people like that. His name here is Bill Carson, Carson. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce the last one good, but if he did it with different name, just let us know so we can, you know, we can understand. All right, we got Melvin Cooper. Welcome on board and thank you for joining us. We got Paul Jebo. Jebo is here. That's our regular guy. You are just coming. Since you are just coming, that my senior uncle Joseph Walker, strong supporter in Rhode Island, okay? AB computer broke. I told you here, I think on the weekend, if I'm not mistaken, on Saturday, we were to come on yesterday, but man, I had a lot of work to do here. I was tired. To be honest with you, I called AB, I said, no, we can't do it Sunday. No, I was tired. I needed to take a nap. All right, so, Jebo, we are asking you guys to give our happy hands to replace AB Apple computer. That's the topic tonight. After that, then we'll be going to small political talk. So the computer we are looking at to purchase is $800. Our agency, Kangoma Multi Services, Consulting, Family-Based Immigration Services, and Income Tax, we offered or we donated already $200. So we are asking you to help with $600, whatever you got. So out of that 600, as we already got $270 off. So we are now asking for the balance out of the 600. Sister Stanley here is the one that doing the calculation. So Sister Stanley, if you getting me, please do the new calculation and let us know how much balance so our audience can get it. So again, the Cash App number for contribution to replace AB Apple computer is 215-266-6508. It is printed on the screen. I'm going to do it again.
6509.
It's 215-266-6509. Again, 215-266-6509. Okay? That is that. The Zelle number, if you don't have Cash App, is 973-474-6886. The Zelle number for AB is 973-474-6886. That's the Zelle number, okay? So the two numbers are printed, but I'm going to do it again just so you keep we all keep going on the same, okay?
And you know, that computer really serve the length of time. You know, for you to be having computer from 2017 all the way to present,
that was you actually got your money out of it.
Yeah, I mean, and the computer just said no more. I can't do this. I can't do this no more. So, hey, all we have to do is to just find different solutions. And that is the reason why we are here. And I really appreciate our followers, our fans. You know, they are there to say, no, you guys, this thing is not your one thing. We are, because our followers have found out that we don't have that much new followers as compared to other network, but the few that we have really mean a lot.
AB, another thing I'm not cutting up with doing here is the issue of education, and people are actually reaching out to me. And in addition to that, the way you set up the system, whenever people go there, make any comment, it pop up on my phone. Yes, the only thing there is that I got two phones, so I refuse to download Messenger on my other phone because I'll be super busy. So my other phone carry Messenger, the other one carry WhatsApp. You know, have you ever experienced call coming from WhatsApp, the same that coming from Messenger at the same time?
Yeah.
So I don't want that. So my phone that has Messenger and the Facebook on, even though my other phone say get notification, but I shut that down actually. Yeah, so it is really, and sometimes you will not know what you're doing, making an impact in the life of people until you start to get those, positive feedback. We all talk politics kind of, and all of us kind of want Liberia to be a better place. But the one we say here, there are a lot of platforms, including the bigger ones. They don't say it. Whether they have the capacity or not, that is not the issue. But our brain is a different brain. It's just different. It's just different. And people say it, even in the comment section when you go there. So, I mean, we don't want to let it go, to be honest with you. We want to keep going. Hopefully, we can get bigger than we are. And that would be, first and foremost, our God. And
not to cut you off.
Support.
We started most of this thing that you see other people coming. We started playing music before our program, before we can be able to. So the reason why we play music first is that so that we can be able to share the page, right? So we can be able to share the page. But Mopo does not get it, and Mopo enjoy the music part of it. That is another thing. Another thing is that we started to do was for us to be playing the clips.
So people can see for themselves.
We were the first talk show that started to be playing clips, before the real discussion. Because we want to give our audience, a broad perspective of what they should be expecting. Yeah. So we are just different. We are just different.
Then we go bring about business talk again. Social issue coming after my trip. Social issue coming after my trip. I don't want to get it started, and now people say, "Oh, this is getting serious," but now we can't get it. So immigration now is stopping, and AB, I'm so grateful to God for giving us some of these ideas that we're sharing with folks on the cell phone. I usually talk about 15 minutes, but let me tell you something. There is no call that go 15 minutes.
It can go more
the
than
calls are
more than
going
50
to
minutes.
45 minutes, 1 hour, back to back. And you know what? The last 72 hours, we actually work with people just on the phone. And one of the questions that came to me was, what is your consultation fee now? Because the lawyer could not even do what you just did. I tell them, you know what? There is no specific charge for consultation. Even this will be 15 minutes. It's way more than that. Just do what you got to do. And that half, interesting it is. Before showtime, I got 3 calls. And, some of them will say, AB gave me a number. AB, the new AB is a brand new on the show yet. So, AB gave me a number. And to be honest with you, especially immigration, almost every immigration lawyer feel that immigrants are afraid of what they are doing, and that is a problem. And because of that, people don't even ask good questions. And in addition to that, these lawyers are not really waiting to answer your question. Give them the information, they put it in, they don't want you to call them anymore. When immigration acts upon your case, you'll get a result. But for our African setting, that is not enough. People want to call and find, people want to talk to you. And that's another brand that all of the platforms around this place here in our community, you can't find that. And so more coming on the plate. More coming with your support. More is expected to be on our plate. And like our sister, King Carlo, right? She said her brain, nobody can make it. Even if you double yourself, you can't fit inside. So that's how we looking. We the Minnesota, North Dakota people. That's how we looking. Okay. So more and more coming. When we bring it, the graphic, we will keep a little bit, but we'll go to another one because they are not finishing. Yeah, you know.
And we really do appreciate all of our followers. The job, this job that we can be doing, to come here after the women 8 hours, after the women 16 hours. Sometimes we go 15 hours and all. But when we come, we are under obligations for us to be able to come here, to be able to give our audience that information that is actually wonderful, and we just appreciate them. We just appreciate them. I mean, for us, we have decided that when I get paid, we know that for sure that we will not get paid, but we're just doing it for the love of country, you know. So if you are listening to us, please help us. Please help us for us to be able to purchase another computer. Please. If you are hearing me, please help us in order for us to be able to purchase another computer, please.
Yeah, please help us. Yeah, my people, let me call the number again. The numbers are actually printed in the comment section, but we're going to continue to call the numbers. All right, the first number is 215-266-6509. That is AB Cash App number for contribution. The Zelle number is, AB Zelle number is 973-474-6886. All right, that is it. We are still waiting for you. Out of $600, we got $270. Sister Stanley, you're not doing the calculation again. I don't know what happened. I don't know, your calculator lost or you misplaced it. Please find it so we can continue.
Bill, Bill Carson, for me,
Bill said you know the party people cheap, eh?
I try as much as possible for me to not go there, because I don't want for this show to be restricted, for us to be able to talk about specific things. I don't want for us to go there. But equally so, the same people what can be able to buy other people a car. I'm not asking for a car. I have a car. I'm not asking for plane ticket money for me to be able to go to Liberia. I'm not asking for that. I can be able to
asking for any stipend every month, $400 or $800.
This is the talk show that has remained robust on this government for good 6 years. The talk show have become robust on this government for good 6 years. Will not stop. Will not taking side. Hey, look, it's not to say that money not good for me. No, money good for me too. But sometimes you look at your integrity. You look at your integrity and not to market it because of money. I had the government people came to me. You remember when the people came in Philadelphia the last time? When the government came in Philadelphia 2018, I was their host. The likes of Augusta Flomo, the likes of the finance minister, Samuel Twa, the likes of Eugene Nambe,
Akara Gray.
No, Akara Gray was not part of that trade.
Okay.
I don't call him. The boy that in the president's office,
You talking about Carrasco?
No, I'm not talking about Carrasco. The other one, Minister B.
Okay.
We were part of that trade. The post sent me that they tell me that I should become the government spokesperson for the government here in the diaspora. I told them, I said, no, I'm not able. I'm not able. But some people have come to me. I will welcome you people and be able to give you guys, the audience that you guys need. And that was the time that I organized one of the biggest gathering for the government in 2018. I organized it. I single-handedly organized it with the links of me with other guys. And when the government went, now mind you, when they got in left from here, when they got in went, they got to say, no, we got to deport that guy back. They put false allegation. I want to assassinate the president. All kind of ginger story. I have remained robust. I have remained on my feet for good 6 years. The government sent the minister a session, how they call him? The minister was sanctioned. Miguel King. I told you, I cannot even have a discussion with you. So that's how we have been. And I have been on my toes for good 6 years. Now, the computer that I was using for all those years, the computer I finally gave up. It will be necessary for our audience to be able to help us.
My people, y'all help. Oh, we got $270 out of $600. It's not too far now. Y'all try to help the time going. And if you don't have it tonight, no problem. At least you got the Cash App number, whatever we get overnight or maybe tomorrow or at the end of the week. That will determine whether we'll come out or not. So we got about 101 watching right now. So we also appealing to you to share the show so other people can come on. But while we are doing that, let me just do my quick commercial, KMC. We will get something to replace this so that I can reduce my time talking. All right. AB, you got anything to say?
No, bro, go ahead.
So before I go to my commercial, I'm going to call the Cash App number and the Zelle number again for AB Apple Computer Replacement. The Zelle number is 973-474-6886. Again, 973-474-6886. That's the Zelle number for AB Apple Computer Replacement. The Cash App number is 215-266-6509. 215-266-6509. All right, thank you for listening, and we tell you thank you in advance for your generosity. Let me bring Ellie right here, okay? Thank you in advance for that, for helping us to replace AB Computer in advance. So if you don't have it tonight, that's fine. You can send it tomorrow morning, or maybe day after, or maybe on the weekend. Somebody told me day before yesterday on the show that they're taking pay on Friday, they will send it on Friday. So you know yourself, I don't want to call me. Please, I beg you, keep your commitment, okay? All right, so now we are here. Let me do KMC computer. Somebody talking about echo. Okay, we'll see about that, but... Okay. AB, somebody just suggested that we should do a flyer on the weekend. You buy that idea?
No, because you know what is the essence of what coming on if we do the flyers?
Okay, anyway, we holding everything constant. If we get everything tonight, we're not coming back. If we don't get everything tonight, we'll come back. That leg is ready.
Our people gotta do everything to now because they think our people gotta do everything tonight.
Okay. All right, so let me do my KMC commercial, okay? Again, my people, Kangoma Multi-Services Consulting, KMC for short, LLC Family-Based Immigration Services, and income tax. We are helping our community member with U.S. citizenship and naturalization application processing. If you want to file for your husband, your wife, if you are married, maybe small children and baby children, brothers, sisters, and parents. If you just came to the U.S., your mom sent for you or your pa sent for you, maybe your daughter, your adult daughter or your adult son, you want to get your first green card, we are around the corner, we can help you get that. If you want to do fiancé visa, maybe you get your boyfriend or your girlfriend outside America, we can help you bring them over to the U.S. legally on the fiancé visa. If you want to do adjustment, you can do visit, somebody see you, they like you, you see them, you like them, you get married, we can help to use a marriage certificate to do adjustment of style so you can get your green card. If your green card got missing or it got expired, usually it's 10 years or maybe to remove the condition from on your green card. If you came here, somebody married you, could be man, could be woman. If the marriage is under 2 years, most of the time they will give you 2 years conditional green card to make sure that relationship is kept minimum 2 years. If you have that situation here, we can help work with you to remove the condition. It's a joint petition we got to prepare. If you came here, you are on the work permit or TPS, whatever that is, it's right now actually DED for Liberians. That is kind of work permit. We can help you prepare your work permit. If it is kind of like expire, we can also work with you to renew it. All right, so in addition to that, we are also doing invitation on behalf of our customers, prospective customers, those who want to invite people to come and visit them in America. All right, so we are also doing invitation, not invitation, that's the invitation I talked about earlier. How do I call it? Affidavit of support. Affidavit of support if USCIS immigration people approve and put immigration people kind of like approve your child I-130, they send it to National Visa Center and you don't know where to get started. That means we can help to do that. All right, we can help to do that too. So there are a lot of things. We are also certified life insurance agent and auto insurance referral. We are helping folks with student loan. If you went to school here, we can help do your paperwork to ask for forgiveness. ABJ went in the background, he will come back when he's ready. So there are so many things. Our free professional phone consultation on all of the services still remain free, even though we said 15 minutes, but it is more than 15 minutes. And for the most part, we are not charging anybody for that at this moment. If you want to bless us because we offer you good consultation, of course we accept it, but we're not charging for that. If it entrusted with your paperwork, we sit down and work for you. Of course, there's a minimum affordable compensation request. But the good news is we offer you all of the information needed, the guardians needed to be able to get to know what you're supposed to do. If you want to file for your parents, you want to do your U.S. citizenship, or you want to file for your children, your own green card, somebody pre-process your application and got denied, or maybe they send you that letter they call intent to deny immigration. Usually do that. Sometimes they will request you to do to submit additional evidence depending on the case that you submitted. Sometimes they might request for DNA, and that two institutions can request DNA at different times. If you submit your application to, like you requesting or you petition immigration to get your children over here, and they look into the case initially, for whatever reason, they request for DNA to approve the case. When the DNA is done 99.9% in your favor, then they will approve the case. Maybe they did not request for DNA, and for whatever reason, everything got approved. They go to National Visa Center, submitted all the paperwork, civil documents and financial documents. Your family go to, the interview is scheduled. They go to the embassy in Liberia or any country, American embassy. The visa counselor flip the paper, everything, and they request for DNA. So only immigration and the embassy can request for DNA. National Visa Center, they don't do that. All right, just so you know. And to be honest with you, there is no specific, for the most part, reason for DNA request. But the good news is based on our experience with our customers, those that we are working with and we're working with. Most of the time, those of us that are from Liberia, it's a fact. And that's why we know exactly what to do. Because most people here, especially American immigration lawyers, they don't really understand our civil documents. They don't understand it much. You know, they be like skeptical. Why somebody gotta be 20 years before they actually did the birth certificate? That means this child was born 20 years later. They already adult before they did the birth certificate. So most of the time, immigration will require additional evidence that could lead to DNA, because they feel that the gap between birth, actual birth, and when the birth certificate was done is too long. I can set myself as an example for real. I was 33 years old when I did my own birth certificate. I was born in Lofa County, Kulawan District, or town called Popara, whether clinic or there or not, I don't know. I live clinic there now, by the time I was born, I don't know. So I got opportunity because I want DV, so I have to go do my birth certificate. But the good news is I was already working at foreign ministry. I was already working at foreign ministry. I had passport without doing birth certificate because I was already working there. I just needed a single letter from my boss to get me a passport. But then DV requirement also was birth certificate. So I had to go do birth certificate. Okay, so I did everything. And when I got here, and they didn't question me at the embassy anyway because that was DV process. But when I got here to file for somebody, they questioned the birth certificate. Immigration said I was 33 years old when I did my birth certificate, so I got to show them proof to bring somebody here because that is a relationship document. All right? So AB is about to join again. I think he went in the back briefly. So I just want to give you guys this small information. Let me see. Okay, he's right there. So that you can know sometimes the reasons why immigration can request for DNA to be done. There are other issues that can bring about that, some that discrepancy in the paperwork. Some people want DV out of phobia, and other people told them, say, don't hire your children. Do not hire your children. If you hire your children, they will deny you. And everything we do with we do with United States government, even at the embassy, whether the Kentucky Consular Center, they all fall under the same State Department and Immigration. The informations are there. Even if you're coming to visit, that information you put in there, you got to remember it. If you want the DV, you did not succeed processing, doing further processing. Your name already in the database. You're already there. The next time, you got to use that identical information, or you have a legal paper to prove that that information has changed. Yep. So you could get your own opportunity. Maybe you apply for visiting visa and you are not successful at the window to come. That information you put in the system, you got to remember it. Who knows? You could play the DV and win. Or somebody could see you on Facebook, they like you, they go and get married to you. Now you go to that interview, they just bring that whole paperwork to you. So there are a lot of people want DV, they fill out their DS-260, they say they ain't got no child. That information in the system. So they come to America and say, but they think they put just fool me. So these are some of the questions we are answering behind the scene. I will come here on the DV, I say I ain't got no child. And you know what immigration can do when they file for them? They will go back into the system and grab that DS-260 form that they fill out that they ain't get no child and attach it. Then they write nicely and code the law. So now 3 to 5 pages telling you intent to deny. That's when they will call for primary evidence and also what? Secondary evidence. That's DNA. These are some of the reasons that I know for free. Okay, besides the normal administrative procedure. All right, so AB is back. Like I was saying, our phone numbers are 267-648-8012, 701-330-4693. Our website address is www.kangomaconsulting.com. So everything I talk about, we got it on our website. But AB is back. We are still asking you to help us to replace his Apple computer, okay? The numbers are printed, but I'm going to keep calling the numbers so that those who just joining us can also get it. All right, the Cash App number is 215-266-6509. 215-266-6509. The Zelle number is 973-474-6886. The Zelle number again is 973-474-6886. Those are the two numbers to contribute. We've been here already 1 hour 49 minutes. And we still get the $600 here, my people. We're better than that, man. Y'all know that. Y'all try. All right? Over 100 people watching live right now. We know some people will come later after the show. We get that. But even you that here, I mean, you should be able to get that thing done, you know? You got anything to say, AB?
You know,
do you have any update?
You know, if our audience cannot be able to make that contribution tonight, I know that on Friday there will be what is on your mind. So we just use that time, because Friday is when people take pay. Those are working, you know, for double weekends, double weeks, bi-weekly. So we are still here to get that money from our audience. It will be my hope that we get it. We have to get it before Monday next week. I know that for sure, because our audience are people that can better understand. Our audience are people that can better understand and that can better assist us. So I would really appreciate you people contributing towards. Look, a computer spend, I don't know how many years.
Oh, talking about 5-6 years. From 2017, right?
Yeah, 2017. So we know that the next one will take us there. But hey, we're just appealing to you all, for you all to be able to help us to make this necessary. Because you know, the clips that I have here on record is not small clip. So I have those clips on the external drive. So we are appealing to you. If you cannot do it today, if you can do it Friday, we appreciate it. Yeah, so far so good. That's all I can say, and then we'll be giving you updates when it comes to how much we have collected, and to be able to know how much we need. So far so good. Thank you all for contributing. Those who have contributed, thank you. We really appreciate it. Those who that are saying, you know, they will contribute on a Friday, also we are waiting. Those who will come tomorrow to contribute, we are waiting. So thank you, Francis.
You're welcome, my brother. So just so you know, the total contribution here, just a few seconds. So the total contribution now is $270 minus $600. You already know the answer. We left with $330. That's it. All right. So we got $270 tonight. We left with $330. We are able to buy that computer. If we can get more than that, we appreciate it. But we only need $600. We appreciate it. So my people, like AB said, we want to say initially thank you plenty for giving us your hard-earned money, your hard-earned labor to enable us replace AB Apple computer so he can join us the way we are always done it. We are still asking you to be able to raise a balance $330 between now and hopefully maybe Friday. Everything will be fine for us. I'm very positive. Today is Monday. Usually Monday is not a good day, you know, but at least we're able to get $270. We highly appreciate folks that did that contribution tonight. And so far so good. AB, if you want to go, fine. We'll continue the announcement. The few minutes we got to be on the show, and tomorrow, whether you are on or not, of course you're not going to be on. I will be here. I will still continue the announcement. The good news is I got the 2 numbers for Cash App. We put them on just to do it for the last time before AB can get off the show. Again, just so you know, we are asking you for helping hands. We hold your foot, we hold your feet, we hold your hands to be able to help AB to replace his Apple computer, okay? The Cash App number is it's 215-266-6509, 215-266-6509. All right? The Zelle number is 973-474-6886. While he's already off, he will be sending me update on my phone if we get any contribution. All right? In the meantime, we're going to do Takun J, and then we'll play the Zogo tapes. And after that tape, we ask you to call if you want to say anything. You say it, and that's it. That will be it. All right. If I can't get Takun J, I will do something, probably from the CDC end. or maybe I do a gospel, something like that. But I really want to do Takunje. Okay, let's go Takun. Y'all get out of your little corner a little bit. Y'all rejoice. We can't be serious all the time. Come on. Y'all wake up small, yeah? The people fool us, oh. Joseph Walker all the way. Maybe if you are on, maybe Big Mama, we need your contribution, maybe. Brother Thomas Asmana, if you are on, we need your contribution, big brother. We need to replace our body's computer. Mr. Johnson, Page, excuse me, if you are on, we need your contribution to replace every computer. This business is a dangerous business and it's also expensive. So we are asking all of you. Karen Pedro Costa, we're coming to you too. You are our hero. We need your help if you are listening to us. I know people will share this show. We need your help to replace every Apple computer. A big Apple computer sport. We need another one, especially the election year. I beg you, y'all help us, please. We need $600. We already raised $270. By now 330. We beg you, y'all help, please.
The people lie to us. The government betray us.
We don't want to ask people in Liberia, my sister. Zulu Tango, no. We're not using mobile money. Yeah, we appreciate your thinking, your thought. No, we don't want to take money from people in Liberia, especially ordinary people. No, we don't want that. And we're not taking money from government people too. No, we don't want them to decide our thoughts. No. Mobile money, zero. We don't want that.
They have enough time, but yeah, then instead they delay. People suffer. No work, but people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation.
We want to say everybody welcome on board. Bindu Masako, big sister, thank you for joining us. Welcome on board. Costa, hello, welcome on board. Zulu Tango. Basaman J, thank you. Agozi Dokipo, I'm not too sure I pronounce that name very well. Welcome on board and thank you for joining. Yeah, the people fool us. They're still fooling us.
The government betray us.
They say they can lie, they can steal, they corrupt, they abuse us, and they continue abusing us using our own resources. We tire with their lives.
We tire with their promises that left
empty
us
promises.
We tire with that speech they preach indeed, and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw it frustrate us. So why can you lie? Why can you steal?
Because of greed.
Allow the citizens to grieve.
Allow the citizens to grieve. Why they should steal? Because they are greedy. They don't love country. That's why. Takunje. Fool us and little on abuse us.
Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie.
Y'all listen to that boy, that's why I play that song.
They were 100% better. What I'm doing is maybe when you see good people that make it, which are the most good boys and this administration, majority of the youth They have poor what? So we took plenty on the street. So they say when somebody get up and wait, if you go to see another group coming, go to see another group coming.
So what caused the people?
Thank you. Because administration, what they told us that they were going to do for us.
Y'all listen to the
first thing they told us they were going to a rehabilitation center. They told us they were going to bring change to our life. And it went up there, they advocated for almost $10 million to come and settle us with the disadvantaged youth.
So when they share money, where you say we can help you?
No, that's how we need more money.
I'll stop it right there. Nyobli missed the target. She missed the target. It begins to say must have money on them. It begins to say they went out there, they advocated for us. They got almost $10 million. They brought it in Liberia. They sat down and they share among themselves. Then you're talking about sharing money on them. No, Nyobli, you missed that. Anyway, let it go. All right, so my people, we're giving you a small time. It is 11:24 local time, my time. We are giving you at least 10 minutes. At least 10 minutes. If you want to call, you can call right now. We will answer you. If you don't want to call, you don't have to call. Look, you are liberty. On the show, we don't restrict it. You know, it's for the Liberian people, okay? So, like I said, today was basically about contributing some money to get AB replacement Apple computer. He already off the show because he used his cell phone actually to get on. The contribution is still ongoing. We're going to keep reminding you until we get a balance 330. We were able to raise $270. So we want to say thank you to those who did that contribution. And we also want to say thank you in advance for those who have not yet, but they're willing to do it, especially on Friday. You can actually send it on those numbers if you have it or you watch the show later on. We appreciate you, you know. So now you're listening to multiple clips tonight. If you want to call, especially the last one about the issue of Zogo, we are talking with somebody behind the scene who is an agricultural scientist or Liberian. I understand he lives in, I think, Indiana or Washington, D.C. area, something like that, call him Armstrong Jabba. We want to host him so that you can listen to him. All right? That man is very practical. Even though I feel that he missed a little bit on the issue of the political narrative, my people, whether you agree or not, in Liberia, a president wants to change the country, they can change it because everything on their plate. If you're talking about lawmakers now waiting for things to happen, I agree. But who prepared the budget? Where does the budget come from? It comes from the executive. It goes to the lawmaker. The lawmakers cannot change anything that easily. They have to just cross it and send it back to the president. If the president does not want to agree with them the way they do it in Liberia, they send a corruption money. Cash inducement give them money, the budget pass. So if you have a president that have country at heart, that will say country first, the people first, they're not even sending ugly budget. That's the first thing. They're not sending ugly budget. That's why it is. But that's the country we got, okay? So you can call now and share with us your perspective on the few clips that we, showcase tonight. Whatever you want to say, how do you feel about it? Or maybe you say whatever you want to say. We'll give you the opportunity to say anything you want to say. Just keep it civil. The next 10 minutes, I'll be out. All right? It is 11:27. In fact, 11:28 right now. So I'm waiting for your call again. Those of you that have the number, you can call. If you do not have the number to call, the number side, direct number, you that here in America, don't call the WhatsApp number. Please do not call the WhatsApp number. All right? And I'm not going to pin the number tonight because I'm here only for 10 more minutes. We already got 2 hours, 5 minutes. Just so we can leave you without saying anything. That's why I'm doing the 10 minutes for, okay? The direct number is 267-938-2801. 267-938-2801. The WhatsApp number is +1 267 648-8012. +1 267 648-8012. Please, I beg you, only 10 minutes, 1 minute already gone. I'm not giving anybody more than 2 minutes to talk. Maximum going to be 2 minutes because I got to go to bed. All right, I beg you, just bear with me tonight. All right, usually we just leave it open. When another caller comes on, then we ask you nicely to let it go so another person can speak. But tonight, we got to limit it to 2 minutes. 2 minutes. No more, no less. All right? I beg you. If you want to call, you can call. If you ain't want to call, that's fine. I will be here. I will play music, and then we'll keep it going. Thank you very much. I'm going to pin Kangoma Multi-Services Consulting phone number so that you can know and be able to do what you got to do, okay? What I do that, I think I need to be playing music. We cannot just be idle-minded, okay? I'm actually watching my time. 11:40 I will be out. 11:40 I will be out.
She's living, her hair will gray in a salon.
And a bread will be handsome. You can pray for money. I know you get money. The women will roll. I'm a brother, mama, I'm doing well, mama. I'm a brother, mama, I'm doing well, mama. Sweet, guess I will leave. No, but go to
you take it from ya today, yeah, you will take it from you tomorrow, sister. You take it from there today, yeah, will take it from you tomorrow, brother. Oh, guess I believe, oh, guess I believe, oh, guess I believe, oh. Now for good and loose.
Guess I believe, oh, no, but go to I'm a brother way. Never want my wake out. Sweet, guess I will leave. No, but go to
All right, we got our first caller on the WhatsApp line.
You want me to a Becca,
Hello, caller.
Sweet.
Good morning, Francis.
Good morning, caller. How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm trying, my brother. How you doing?
Life is good, man. God is good. He is right in our corner, making sure to watch our steps.
Okay. I'm in sympathy with AB for a laptop issue, man.
Not really a laptop. It's a big iMac computer. It's not a laptop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I pray that he'll be able to get a new one so that he can be able to run the show effectively and efficiently. I want to speak to a particular issue, but I need a little clarity before I speak to that. You were talking about somebody came up talking about budgetary issue and they were blaming the legislative branch of government. And you are saying they should blame the executive.
Yes.
Because they cramped the national budget.
Yep.
Okay, but for me, my perception is different.
Yeah, you can have your perception different, but the thing about it is, Mama cooked the food. Mama cooked the food, and Mama decided to share the food the way she wants to share it. Whatever she gave me, that's what I'm going to eat. If I want to make palaver with her, probably she will tell my pa. Okay, but this case here is a different case. The president is the head of the executive that appoint everybody at will and dismisses them at will. The president is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Liberia and other security apparatus or agency. The president, number 3, is the head of the government, especially in Liberia. The political power on the plate of the presidency is just immense. Okay? Folks at the Capitol building, they don't have no leader. That's the first thing. The speaker is not actually the leader in real time because everyone has a single vote. Okay? So a majority don't agree, the speaker cannot force them to agree. But the president can force them to agree. That's the level of the power the president has. How do they do it? You know it, cash inducement. Eddie Johnson said he did it. George Weah is doing it. That's a fact. I gave you time to talk. You stay entitled to your 2 minutes though.
Okay, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Now, my take on the issue here is that the legislative branch of government, because I always said it, right, or I'm always saying it, right, that we claim that our laws are modeled after that of the United States of America. Now, if you look at the laws of America, the legislative branch of government is the most powerful and significant branch of government. That is why you don't toy with the legislators. Now, come to the issue of Liberia. It is the same thing. The thing about it here is that the illiteracy rate in our country is too much. That is what is affecting the system and the functions of the various branches of government in that country. The legislative branch of government still remains the most powerful in Liberia. The thing about it is that they sell themselves on the cheap because they don't know their worth. They don't know their value. The budget is crafted from the executive branch of government. That is through the Ministry of Finance. And they have instruments and means through which they craft the national budget, forecasting and what have you, based on revenue streams and past revenue performances and other structures. Now, it comes to the legislative branch of government. It is at that branch of government that they pass the national budget and the president approves the national budget. If there is a hold up within that segment of government, and disagreement on issue, genuine disagreement on issue and appropriation in the national budget, if they don't pass it, the budget will never pass into law. The budget can only be passed into law if the legislative branch of government approve it and then it goes to the president, he concords with the approval and fix his signature on it before it is passed. Now, those guys over there, they will only flare all issues that concern them. We've seen it, we've witnessed it over time. From Madam Salim up to present, they take brown envelope to pass the budget. Those guys ask for extra sitting fees.
Who is encouraging the brown envelope, saying? Who is encouraging the brown envelope? Is it the president or? Yeah.
The president could bring the brown envelope, right? But if you tell him to affix, look, I am not going to affix my signature, or we are not going to affix our signature on this budget until these items can be adjusted because we feel that they are not in the interest of the people, that budget will not pass. The president has a timeline. One thing is, they have what we call in the national budget execution called the 112. He only has the responsibility to execute the 112 if the budget is being delayed by the House. Now, if the House scrutinizes the budget properly and tell them, look, we don't agree for so line to pass, we will not sign it. The president will never approve a budget that the legislature does not sign or will not sign. They just don't know the power that is inherent within the position. They are duly elected. The president, what do you think when the president is the state of the nation, he goes to the legislative branch of government to address the nation from...
Sam, let me tell you something. The thing you're talking, comparing the legislature in Liberia with that of American Congress, you missed the mark. In the first place, our executive branch, those who have been in, those occupants, past and present, they go to that executive branch with criminal mind. Okay? In the first place, why Eddie got to use metal steel to induce legislators with double cabin pickups? In the first place, why you got to do that? Why Eddie got to even send money there to remove their own speaker? So the president in our history, especially from Ellen Johnson to George Weah, they have always served as criminal facilitator. Since the people will not do their job, why you can make sure you do your job? Don't encourage stealing, because the president, Ellen and Joe, where they have been using public money. They send the Joe where he used money to give it to the senator, those non-sedition in the house, to remove Cabinet Janet. So Joe Weir is a criminal facilitator on that basis. Ellie is also a criminal facilitator on that basis. Don't defend them. The legislature did not go to finance minister to take money.
I'm not defending them. But I'm trying to give you my perception of.
But the perception is, my brother, we saw a koro, the way we say it in Liberia. We saw a koro, president putting money in car.
Go for the root cause. For instance, in problem-solving situation, you go for the root cause.
The root cause is the presidency. The root cause is the presidency.
The root cause is the legislative branch of government.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Let me tell you now, I could be preparing the budget, right? And I could be forecasting and presenting, right? Based on what I think, like I said, past performance of previous revenue base or structure, and I forecast. Now, if it comes to the house, I'm pretending as if to say I don't know anything, right? And it comes to the house. Now, you have people there scrutinizing the budget. They will go through the budget. If they see that all of what I have forecasted and appropriated based on the various segments of government, the various functionalities of institution, if they see that this is not necessary, you listen to Nyombi the other day when she talked about the public works minister that they have funds in for this current budget that they are about to pass, right? They have funds appropriated for certain projects when other projects have not been completed. It's almost like they start the project, they don't complete, they jump to the other one, only because they want funding, they want more funding, they have exhausted other funding, and they cannot account for it. She said, you guys will have to bring previous report of previous activities before we can pass these ones, or we can allow these ones to pass. Now, if they were all exercising those authorities, because that's one of the key functions, oversight. If they were all exercising those,
my brother, you are talking about you are talking about 30 human beings. All right? 28 men with 2 women. Everybody in leadership over there, they are all from the ruling party. Nyobli is just one person. Delon is just another person. Even if Nyobli and Delon disagree, or maybe followed by Bocha, maybe sometime, that's just 3. They say level 27 is going to pass. This is the only branch of government all over the world. Everybody who fast to their vote. They got no leader in real time. The presidency or let me just end my thought. The president is their own leader for the executive branch. They can fire anybody at any time if they feel that you're not performing. At the level of legislature, the speaker has no power, the pro tem has no power, the president of the Senate, which is actually constitutional power on the legislative branch of government, the vice president does not even have voting power until it is time. That is talking that theory. My brother, I can tell you for sure, based on history, what happened in Ghana, for example, what is happening in South Africa. If our president, current and future president, want Liberia to be better, besides asking our God, Liberia can be better. But they are criminal-minded. Ellie is a common criminal. I can say it today, I say it any day. Because they crafted the budget with the intention of criminality in their mind. Knowing folks that left from single room, some of them, no disrespect to them. When Eddie said she wanted every snow out, she sent money that got every snow out. They put Ellis Tyler there. When she got tired with Ellis Tyler, they got him out. Everything was about cash violence. That's not good.
Let me judge a little bit. You are a politician, right? And I strongly believe that one day you vie for a position in our country, elected position. If you are opportune or blessed to ascend to that position, will you sell your integrity? Will you sell the mandate of your people? You won't.
My brother, in legislative politics, it's all about majority. It's not about who is making the noise. You can make the noise. They say minority will have their say, and majority will have their will. And because we don't have majority, to be honest, Love for country is not there. That's the reason.
I agree, right? But that is what I'm saying to you, and we are heading the same place, for instance.
No, we're not heading the same place. One.
They have told their integrity to the executive branch of government.
Then what about the president? Then what about the president? What the president have done from past and current? What they have done?
No, their own part, you all know that they want their agenda. They want to achieve their agenda.
What is the agenda? Stealing Liberian people money and giving it to other public officials or elected officials? Is that the agenda?
My brother, Francis, like I said, and now let me give you a common scenario. In your house, right? If I come to your house and your wife is there, and I tell her, look, the food you cooking for Francis today, right? Look, take the $200, yeah? And don't get that man and me food today. Get it me to eat. If your wife tell me and give it to me, will you be blaming me or you be blaming your wife?
I don't want to go to that analogy. Because in the first place, you're not coming to my house to give my wife $200. That's the first thing.
Okay. No, I'm just giving a
No, I know. But even with the scenario, I'm not even going to agree to that.
The branch of government is our premier problem in our country. In terms of corruptible activities going on, and the oversight functions are not being exercised properly. That is the reason why the executive feel that she has the inherent power to do anything or all things at her will and pleasure. You have the speaker who is a partisan of the ruling party. For God's sake, he has shown his integrity. The Senate Pro Tem. That is the reason why we need to elect people with independent mind. That is the reason why we need to create the awareness of the Liberian people to know the power that is inherent in that branch of government. That is the most powerful branch because you are elected. The same way the president is elected, you are elected. The president cannot fire a lawmaker. He cannot. You saw Cabinet General issue. Even opposition members signed the petition for Cabinet General to be ousted because they were bribed. You think if they have stood their ground, we don't want money. That man is upright. This man is just. We don't have any case against Janet. So we are not going to sign. That will not have passed. You know how many oppositions are in the House? Especially the senators. But they agreed to it, Francis. That is the reason why they compromise their integrity.
Because you give them money. You the executive give them money, so they agree. You give them money, so you got to do it.
I can give them money because I feel I can give them money and they can accept it. But
so you that stealing public money, giving it to other elected officials, you know what kind of crime you committing?
I'm not saying that the president is right? I'm not backing this president for doing that because that is completely erroneous. That's not how to run government. But if our lawmakers were checking the executive branch of government, believe me, a whole lot of things that won't be going wrong in our country. You got the finance minister got a harmonized salary. When you go to the legislature, what did they do? Nothing. They increased their salary. Nothing. Then he came out, the president came out and said, oh, people have been making below $150 per check. Is that a news? Is that something that he wants to build on for 2023? And you get people around the street. The other day I saw women all around. We are 12 years show. Excuse me? So those are the kind of things we're talking about. Some of the problems, they are emanating from that very, 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 very legislative branch of government because they're not checkmating the president. Have you witnessed the South African parliamentary proceedings? Have you seen the opposition bloc? Malema and Dr. Lozi and the other guys? Have you seen them? Look, those guys are robots when it comes to performing their function. Those guys don't joke. They can call the president to order. How many times have the opposition done that in Liberia?
But Malema is not an opposition. Malema is a member of the ANC Congress. All they are doing their job as member of parliament.
Malema broke away from the ANC long time. Malema now is with the EFF.
Okay.
The Economic Freedom Fighter. Yes, he contested on the EFF ticket in Gontan. That he lost the presidency. He's with the EFF now.
Okay.
That's Malema. You guys advocate for the people. Advocate for the people. But you get Baba Chima over there, who could have done CDC one, he jumped the CDC. Let the Senate pretend there. You know how many lawmakers will win on independent ticket? What about that they win the next year, they part of the ruling party? Hey man, the people elected you as an independent, but you know the Liberian people, they themselves are to blame for what is going on in our country, for instance. I'm telling you, my brother. So what I will let you know, until we straighten that legislative branch of government, the executive will continue to run on the people. Sometimes we blame we are, but we should be looking at the low people in the house. They are not doing anything. They're just enriching themselves.
All right, Sango.
You go to another person can come on the show.
All right. Thank you very much. It's already time. I'm going to crack out. And the political crack.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, my brother. Thank you for the call. Bye. All right. Man, that person calling from Minnesota, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, hello, caller.
Yeah, how are you, Francis? How are you?
I'm all right. What is your name? Where are you calling us from?
I'm Gunter calling from Minnesota.
Yeah, but Gunter, you calling the WhatsApp number, my man. You're from Minnesota. I knew.
Yeah, but you guys did not pin the number up.
Yeah, okay. Let me give it to you right now. I want you to save this number. And whenever I want to show this number, this one that the WhatsApp number for people outside of the country. You ready for the regular number?
Yes, I mean copy.
When you ready, tell me.
Yeah, well, can I insert my point then? I copy it.
Yeah, I will just text it to you. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you for having me on the show, Francis. And thank you guys for dedicating your times to be able to enlighten people's mind and stuff. You and AB. There are a few things I want to insert here. First, I want to talk about what you guys have been doing at the friendship level and the political propaganda. We know our country have an issue right now, but we have a common denominator. Is to change the perspective of our country. Francis, I got frustrated this morning when listening to Costa. I think you guys, I don't know if you in contact with Costa or AB.
I listened to it.
Yeah.
Why you got disappointed? Why?
All right. This is a season of politics. What I have problem with is we know Costa is in America and other in America. But when it comes to politics, there's an inner circle. So when the State Department sent him messages about Prince Johnson and other people, Prince Johnson going to meet Joseph Boyka because Joseph Boyka is the outstanding leader right now. This is an issue he's supposed to discuss with the poor man and sit down and craft things to see how he want to address it. But he did not do it. He just get on a show today, this morning, try to propagate it, distancing himself. I ain't talk to the woman and think that America don't like it, think that, and stuff things like that. Why the woman can make decision for himself or a closer ally to address it? You get the kind of information, send it to the woman. Let people decide the kind of thing. So my advice to you guys, like in contact with Costa, I don't know if Costa is planning to for certain objective. We don't want people to go local here like what happened to the woman 2017. You have to be careful so people can't distance themselves from the woman. That's my first point. The second point is we know we are on the show here, but sometimes some of us we open various platforms and stuff, we have made contribution and stuff there. But this other platform is kind of different that we can have conversation with our panelists, we disagree, and we insert our point and they give their output. The contribution tonight is a genuine idea, but somehow we will not be able to put up specific information because you guys are naming us, we will send the cash up and stuff like that, and people will carry out in a different way. I can give you an example. Somehow will make contribution to other platforms, including Prophet Key and other stuff. But when they call people name, they call their number. We see so many different calls. We see so many different calls. So I will like a request that when you people collect the money, because we're going to send our own contribution, when you people collect the money, you'll send a thank you message to our impacts and appreciating people or announce how many money are then collected and the balance money. Instead of you're calling people name and their number and stuff like that. So that's what I want to let you know tonight. If we can make an improvement on some situation.
Okay, I mean your point is well taken, all right. I don't really call it oversight. We didn't think that would be a problem, to be honest with you. You know, just with the intention of transparency, you're asking for help people, you know, chime in. We just thought that we could call people name and to specify how much they contributed initially. We just thought that was okay. But now that you have said it, yep, I understand totally. Some people don't like their name to be called, especially on a platform, because it stays there forever. I got it. I will discuss that with AB. Maybe we can call the last 4 digits of the telephone number, maybe, just to acknowledge, because again, some of you people, you guys are now our personal friends on Facebook. That's another issue. But you guys are following us on the show. So to be able to send a personal text message, we still got to use your number if the number comes through. But anyway, your point is very germane. I think it is a good idea. I will discuss that with AB. Moving forward, we left with $330. We discussed that behind the scene, number one. Number two, on the issue of pregnancy, my brother, the politics here, it's no disrespect to anybody. I just feel that certain people are just sometimes overly charged. And my belief is the reason sometimes they overdo what they do, even though they're doing it in good faith, is a lot of people didn't do the science of politics, which is government or maybe political science. And the one we see, even here in America, the one we see on the TV, that's what they want us to see. For example, Joe Biden made an unannounced trip to Ukraine early this morning. February 20, 2023. He was already there before Americans got to know that he was there. And the media, including CNN, CNN, MSNBC, almost all of them, they described the visit in a war zone, Kyiv and Poland, as a dangerous, risky visit by a sitting U.S. president. And literally, you know, this president has been very, very motivational and courageous since the war started. Every day he pulled on army green ready to fight. Okay, so that is the level of politics right there. So they give up what they want us to see, and the rest of it happened behind the scene. Behind the scene. It's not everything we see we should say it. My personal opinion on the issue of pregnancy the last time, I've been saying it on the show here. All of us that want Joseph Boakai to be president, all of us, whether you're Unity Party person, you are not Unity Party person, but you want to change the government at the ballot box, you need to slow down on the Prince Johnson visit with Omer Boakai. You need to slow down on the brutal divorce between George Weah and that of Prince Johnson. You need to slow down on it. Because, well, let me tell you something. Any successful president intends to winning election in Liberia. If you don't get Nimba County, you're not going to win. That's just it. You can get all of the counties because most of the other counties, you're not going to get it on your own. You're going to be divided. If you don't get Nimba County, all of the ideas you got, the good political public policy agenda, everything you think you got, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it to work because why? The first and foremost ingredient to get to execute your good agenda, your good intention you got, to exercise your education, your sophistication, to make the country better on the basis of our system, because we subscribe to democratic principles, you have to win the votes. If you don't win the vote, we don't have time for you. You're not going to govern. If you don't get the vote to win, you're not going to govern. That is why it is. But again, everybody is not the same. Everybody different. I can't speak for nobody. I can only speak for myself. Hopefully, people closer to, let me just conclude quickly, people closer to Omer Boakai, they can get some things in place, a rapid response team to be able to do all this groundwork. Hopefully, they can talk to their supporters, those who are super closer to them, like Costa, for example, and other folks, to be able to have some behind-the-scenes conversation before they can say things out there. Because sometimes we say things on this platform, it go viral, and it's not living. It is there. It is on YouTube. In fact, almost all of the social media across the board. And people listen to it in real time. I agree with you. I listened to it. It was not a good thing, and it is still not a good thing. We don't know whether the high up person from the State Department or U.S. Embassy did it discreetly and they wanted to keep it secret, but Costa got it out already. Maybe they told him to get it out. I don't know. But even if they told him to get it out the way he got it out, and he's a strong or staunch supporter of Joseph Boakai and doing everything humanly possible that Joseph Boakai win the election, I don't think that was a good thing for the team. But go ahead, my brother. Let me give you time to talk.
Thank you. You see, this is what we're talking about, honesty. We don't want people playing politics or propaganda around the open. And I will tell you straight, plain blank tonight, Francis, these people are the one that, if you look at that Omen, the Omen is a very smart Omen, it's a traditional Omen and stuff, and he knows how to deal with any other people. But wait, embarrassing him, he take a critical position. And I will speak to you tonight. And when Costa then will not let set it out there because of what they want to achieve or something like that. That woman is an innocent woman. What he wants to do is bring Liberia back. The woman, you know where he come from. The woman, what brought him to what he is today. The man came from the very rank, from the poor background, going to elementary school, junior high school, and high school, going to CWA and stuff. He know the nitty-gritty of everything. But people with the other mindset trying to integrate that way, create certain different things. Look, let me tell you, people know already that Bro Joseph Boakai is their favorite candidate. We don't want Henry Costa to be propagating people and stuff. What Prince Joseph was accused of for doing business. If Prince Joseph, like the way you must say talking, I say, Francis.
But you see,
I'm coming to go. I'm coming to see you in Grand Force. Does that mean I'm coming to do business with you?
That's the exact thing I want to talk about. That's the exact thing I want to talk about. You see, misconception is a problem. We listen to Prince Johnson himself. We listen to Unity Party people. Precisely the Secretary General, Amos Stewart. Prince Johnson said he considered the old man to be a statesman, and he's a statesman. He was sick. He traveled to the U.S. He returned. He told it was as a cut to make that courtesy visit. Unity Party people said the same thing. During the courtesy visit, they also discussed about missteps in terms of governance. Then where the State Department call coming from? Okay, hold it constant. They got problem with it. But should we consider that business? Should we consider visiting former statesman and visited by a legislator from Nimba County? Is that a business? Is that the definition of the sunshine? That's a question. If the people got problem with it, I think we can face that behind the scene. I don't think this is anything about something that has to do kind of like undermining integrity. I don't think so. All right, we can't say everything outside, my people, especially those who are from Lofa County. I went to the Polar Society. I can't say everything outside. No, I can't. If you consider that to be, deception or something that has to do with integrity, okay, it is on you. But I cannot say everything outside, especially things I'm not supposed to say outside. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do some consultation too.
Yeah, that's what I want you guys to do if you're in direct community. Because we know them women. If anything, State Department have probably will send email directly. So what you said about that meeting? What was the intention for?
From all indication, my brother, from all indication, the way we're looking at things, the election is in favor of the old man. But we have to do our job diligently.
Yeah.
We can't just keep flipping. I have said it multiple times. They Prince Johnson, we are devote business, you let more hearing inside. Let them do their thing. The more the people fast, the same way the CDC people were praying for CPP to collapse, to be in their favor, that's similar game here. Why we can't allow these people to play out? Let them play out their game. At the end of the day, we see what's up. But we should not have no fish to fry in their brutal divorce. We should not. But again, I'm not a spokesperson for Joseph Boakai. I'm not a spokesperson for Unity Party. Hopefully, folks that are in charge of those kind of work, they can do their job better. So that we can be able to do everything humanly possible to take our country back from indigenous looters. That is who they are. That is who they are. And you know what? It is glaring. We see it all over the place. Okay? So, but my brother, I agree with your contribution tonight. Sometimes we talk behind the scene, no problem. Just text me. I texted you actually our regular number on the show. I texted you. Hopefully you can get that and text me your name so that I can save it.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is it, folks. So we want to say thank you plenty. That was one of our regular callers that called us and suggested that we should not call your name. I think it's a good thing for security reason. I'm going to discuss that with AB behind the scene, and so we can see how we can come back to you to let you know what you offer. We want to say thank you to those who already contributed towards AB Apple computer replacement. And we also want to say thank you in advance to folks who will come later and make similar contribution. We really appreciate your time. We appreciate your viewership, and we appreciate your suggestions to us in the form of feedback. And those of you that have been calling on the issue of immigration, taxes, everything, we want to say thank you. You are helping us to grow, and you are helping us to get encouraged more to be able to work for ourselves so that we can tap into many American opportunities. We really appreciate you. But for the most part, we are grateful to our God that gave us the air that we breathe and giving us all this agility and the willpower to keep doing what we believe is the way forward for our country. And it is not an easy work even to get these how do I call it, clips downloaded on a computer, getting this software updated. Like those of us that were born the late 70s, I'm not a computer generation person. No, I'm not. Okay? Considering how Africa look like, especially Liberia, some of us graduated from high school, we didn't even touch it. We went to college, we didn't even know what they call computer for the most part, because people will put it in the laptop bed. Even your professor didn't even have it before you would have it. Okay, lately, 2004, 2005, I started working in the foreign ministry before I got to see computer in real time to touch it and to have what to do with it. I'm telling you. So it is not easy to navigate something that you didn't even learn about when you are much more younger, and now you have to deal with it almost every day because of what we do. And some of us have made some tremendous progress to get used to the environment. When it give me hard time, I can give it hard time to get to know. Or maybe I call somebody who knows more than me, when it comes to technology. But I can tell you for sure, it is difficult to fail if you keep on trying. The only time you're going to really fail in real time when you stop trying. That's when you fail, according to political philosophers. That's when you fail. And if you are sitting out and thinking that you get too many baggages or you got too much in your closet, so you are the worst person, you are not even the worst person. To be honest with you, the only thing you can say for sure, you can say, I have not seen it yet, but you can't say it can't happen. All of us, no exception, we got our own issues going on. All right? We got some strength in certain areas, and we also got some weaknesses in certain areas. All of us, as long as you are human beings. So, but the good thing you can do for yourself as a human being is to keep motivating yourself to keep going. Even if you fall, try to wake up and keep going. And if nobody talk about you, your humanity is low. People got to talk about you. And everybody not going to praise you because of what you do. Some people are going to criticize you. And you just got to hold it constant. Love everybody, but love yourself the best. Those of us who are believers, believe in your God. Sit down in your little corner and ask your God how you want it to guide your steps in and out. The rest of it, just flow on the basis of where you find yourself. Flow. All right? So, without much ado tonight, I want to say again, thank you plenty y'all for coming. Tonight was a good night. We were able to raise $270 for AB Computer. But don't forget, those of you that plan to help, the cash out number is up there, the Zelle number is up there. I'm going to call it for the last time before I close the show. To replace AB Apple Computer, Apple Computer Sport. And this is election year. Even if it were not election year, to keep us going, we say need to get that computer replaced. All right? So, the cash out number for AB Computer Replacement, Apple Computer, not Dell, not HP, no. Apple is 215-266-6509. 215-266-6509. The Z number is 973-474-6886. 973-474-6886. That is my people. Thank you for coming. There is time for everything. So the time for this, it is over. We spent 2 hours, 50 minutes, 52 seconds. That's enough for us tonight. Thank you plenty. God bless everybody, including me.